Hi. Keep coming, boy. Oh, feed me, boy. I'm hungry. Ah, feed me. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm out. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Hamii here. Welcome back to another one of our weapon reviews, where we go over the weapons that we used to get to level 1000 and how we recommend running them. Today, we're going to be going over the B.A.R, the Browning Automatic Rifle. This was one of the first LMGs in the world. The United States used it in World War I. Shoots a 30-06, which is a big ol' round. And for some reason, in this game, it's a rifle rather than an LMG. I hope you all enjoyed that little V2 there at the beginning. I messed up on hitting my PlayStation share button, so I didn't capture the whole thing, unfortunately. It was a pretty good one. But you saw it anyway. So let's hop right into that weapon review. First off, let's talk about what makes the B.A.R strong and how you need to use it to its full potential. Now, the B.A.R is in the rifle category. It's a powerhouse. It's a high damage gun for sure, and it shoots really slow. It's a 3-shot kill up close, which that's what you're going to be worrying about the most. Even though this is a slow shooting gun, and a quote-unquote LMG, as it should be, it's a very, very good gun for running and gunning. For sure. For some reason it is. Since it has a 3-hit kill up close, it's a really good gun to run around with. For the fire rate, is definitely on the slower side. One of the slowest. I think it's outclassed by the FG42 as having a slower rate of fire. But this 3-shot potential in this gun makes it very, very strong. Now, the B.A.R has a pretty hefty recoil. It's definitely a moderate to high recoil, which some people mind it, some people might not. It's not too bad. The B.A.R, as for what its competition is, this gun is it's just good at everything. It's good up close, it's really good at medium range, and it's pretty good at long range. At up close, it can hold its own against submachine guns just fine in core. Medium range, it outclasses all the rifles basically in this game. At long range, of course, you're going to get outshot by snipers, and the LMGs will outshoot you, but this gun is very, very versatile and a very good gun. It's really good and competitive, it's good in public matches, it's just good all around. I'm sure that's no secret to anybody. This gun, it's really annoying to get killed by, because it's definitely one of the most used guns, and the preferred gun of most sweats. Let's go ahead and move on over to the attachments you should use on the B.A.R. Now, my preferred weapons or attachments that I use on the B.A.R are the grip, extended mags, and rapid fire. Now, I use the grip because, as I was saying earlier, this gun has a pretty hefty recoil to it. It's definitely a moderate to high recoil. So you want to try to tame that as much as you can so you can use this gun as efficiently as you possibly can at that medium to long range. Just get you some really fast time to kills. Extended mags, if you've used this gun before, know this gun only has a 20-round magazine, which is a very, very small magazine. So you want to try to bump that up as high as you can. So extended mags will take you all the way up to 30 rounds. So 30 rounds in this high damage assault rifle makes it more than capable of handling many targets with one magazine. Rapid fire, again, as I was saying, since this gun has one of the lower rate of fires for the automatic weapons in the game, and you try to bump that up as much as you can to take advantage of your DPS, your damage per second. So basically, every attachment I use is trying to counter the weak points of the B.A.R. You're trying to counter its hefty recoil with the grip, trying to counter its small magazine size with the extended mags, and its low rate of fire with the rapid fire. Now you can play around with the attachments on this gun because just the stock no attachment vanilla B.A.R is more than capable of handling its own. So other attachment combos you could do the probably the competitive setup, a red dot, grip, and quick draw would be a great option. You could do quick draw, grip, extended mags would be a great option. If you don't want 3 attachments and you like to run and gun, you could do a quick draw extended mags would be great. But as the red dot's a very opinionated topic with guns. Either you love the iron sights the gun or you hate them. That's some people can like some, and some people can dislike others. Now I do like the B.A.R. iron sights. I personally do not feel a need for me to have a red dot, but a lot of people do, because most of the time when you pick up a B.A.R. it's going to have a red dot sight on it. Where it does, it makes it much easier to transition between targets, easier to see your target and stay on target with it. So you can use the red dot. It'd be a just fine option for you if you need to. For divisions with this gun, it comes down to what game mode you're playing. If you like to set back, definitely use this gun on the infantry class. It gives you those 3 attachment options. Always a good option for you. It gives you the more ammo, and since this only has a 20-round magazine, you do not have much ammo in the reserve, so that's nice. The quicker movement speed while you aim down your sights is really nice when you're trying to set back and gun people down. But if you like to use this gun as a rushing gun, it's like the playing kill confirmed, I'd use infantry probably. That's the only 2 real divisions I'd use on this gun. As for basic trainings, you can use 1 or 2, a couple. I usually run ordnance on it so you can get your streaks faster. You can use hustle if you don't want to use extended mags. Or another weak spot of this gun, if you just want to counter all the weaknesses of this gun, it has a very high idle sway. So when you aim down your sights, how it moves across your screen, that's called idle sway. So you can put on the scoped basic training and try to counter that, so you can stay on target and not have that random deviation off target. So that'd be my 3 options that I use most on this gun. As for pistols, you can use any pistol you want. It doesn't really matter. As for grenades, just stick with a sticky grenade. It's by far the best. Now to cover this gun in hardcore, it's a short, sweet, and simple review in hardcore. Even though you've seen all hardcore gameplay in the background, I would personally not touch the B.A.R. in hardcore. It is just not a good gun in hardcore. It basically gets outclassed by every single gun in the game almost. And that being said, why? This gun shoots very slow, which is a bad feature in hardcore. Even though it's a high damage, one of the highest damage guns in core, it has a very, very short range drop-off, so its 1-hit kill range is very, very, very short. Like, it's a very short 1-hit kill range, so it'll get outclassed by everything. And throwing a long barrel or advanced rifling on it doesn't really help. And its immense idle sway and recoil just make it hard to transition targets and stay on target. So I wouldn't use this gun at all in hardcore. It's not a good option. There's so many better options. But if you do want to use it, if you're trying to get headshots or something, it's a pretty basic setup. I'm going to use it on Mountain. You're going to use quick draw and extended mags, so you can just snap on real quick and have a lot of shots in the magazine. As for basic trainings, I'd use ordnance. And the last 2 options, the pistol and the grenade, doesn't really matter too much. Now this gun is no secret to anybody. It's definitely, I'd say, probably one of the top 3 used guns right now in core. It's just an all-around great gun. It's good up close, good at range. It's good anywhere. Now this gun has been touched. It's been nerfed here and there. They try to tweak it every update, trying to balance it. Now what I would personally do to balance this gun, I would decrease the 3-shot kill range to where it's more in line with like a short-range submachine gun. Then I'd take its 4-hit kill range and I'd bump that out quite a bit, pretty substantially, to where it'd be a further 4-shot kill range than the already really good 4-shot kill range STG-44. So where it'd make this gun less of a close-range monster and more of a long-range gun. I'd also slightly decrease the recoil, just slightly. I think that'd be the best option for it. I mean, then that would make it a long-range gun rather than a short-range gun. So in conclusion, after all that I've talked about, to recap what the B.A.R. is good for, it's an all-around, very versatile weapon. You can use it in any type of engagement. It's not as good in long range as it is up close, but just a very strong all-around gun. Attachments you want to use again, you want to use the grip, rapid fire, extended mags to try to counter all of its weaknesses. The divisions, usually you want to use infantry and corps. Basic training, you can use 3 options again. You can use hustle, ordnance, or scoped. Alright guys, I hope you got some knowledge from that, and I hope your B.A.R skills are much better now and you have a great class setup that you love. So, thanks for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Hamii out.